from the Loft 100 studios in sunny San Diego, California. On the air, it's on the air. Wow. Look at that. With the Sully Band. Rusty Nailz, ladies and gentlemen.
Please,
Wow.
be seated. I like to make a big entrance, Bob.
I know you do.
having been on the air for almost a couple years.
Yeah.
What is this, show 70?
70.
No.
Wait.
69th episode.
69th episode.
Man.
Wow.
We'll get the editors ready for this one.
And, of course, little Tommy here. You know, I was thinking today, and welcome to the Sully Band. Guys sound fantastic, as usual.
Yeah.
Huh.
We should just call you the band without me up there.
I think so.
So we're busy. I was looking at our calendars. So Russ and I yesterday on our national show, the Big Biz show, Russ was showing me clips of Scuba the movie.
Wow.
Do you remember? You guys remember how we are executive producers now of Scuba the movie?
Oh yeah.
And that's Jacob. That's Steve Voss, Ballet Mayor Steve
Judge.
Voss's son.
Judge.
Jacob Judge Voss,
Judge.
right?
Yep.
So
and I'm doing Steve Voss's Christmas holiday thing in Poway. He does that 10th and 11th.
called Carols by Candlelight, or is it just called Steve Voss's
Steve
holiday
Voss's Christmas
thing?
thing.
Nailed it.
Is it called Christmas by Candlelight?
I think it's called Carols by
Candlelight.
Nailed it.
Fine,
Once again.
whatever.
Nailed it.
You know what I'm
Perfect.
talking about. I'm going to be there on the auctioneer on the 10th and 11th. So there's a little plug over. Sorry. Continue.
No, I was just talking about. Let's talk about the movie.
Oh,
Can you
God.
show any of it?
No.
Can anybody see it?
We have to contact Mr. Voss. You're the better guy to do it. Because they're sending clips that aren't quite filtered, colored. The audio's not perfect. And the interesting story, I got a little clip here I've showed you, but it was a 2-hour run. And he says, you got to cut this down to an hour and a half. So they had to take, he said, 40 seconds out of each scene.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. Which
So
is a pain
what's
in the
interesting
ass.
though is I was watching. You're really good. You look like Gene Hackman now.
I love that.
You used to look like Will Ferrell. Now you're looking like Gene Hackman as we're moving forward.
Yeah.
And you were very good.
Thank you.
Not that I was surprised.
Yeah, you
I
are.
just,
You're
I'm
surprised.
I'm not. No, do you know I was surprised because it was a serious scene.
It's a
It was
real-
a serious kind of tongue-in-cheek.
You're Al Pacino.
No, he's more. No, that's Robert De Niro.
Whatever. No, I'm me. I'm.
Wait, do Robert De Niro. Yeah, no. Al Pacino is funny.
There you go. So I'm neither one of them, obviously, but I do like the acting thing. I think I'm going to lean toward that more.
I was telling Russ there's a website. You should do this too.
What?
I don't do this because
You could act.
I can, but I'm not.
Politician?
I'm
Taking
getting
up
more.
politics?
I'm getting more recluse in my age.
What?
That's my band. They haven't even seen me. Have you guys seen me? The minute we play the last note of a concert, am I anywhere? If I'm on stage more than a minute, they're like,
Yeah.
"Hey, what's wrong, man? You okay?
Yeah.
You having a seizure?"
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So you pull back a little, and thank you for
But
doing
there's an app called Backstage. Molly, is that right? Yeah. Backstage.
Backstage Molly?
No.
that. No, just backstage.
That was somebody I knew from junior theater.
How?
Back in '76.
Wow.
Backstage is an app that you can put your stuff on, and it gives
Right.
you casting calls.
Oh, I'm gonna, because I got a good clip from this movie. It makes me look good. Anyway, how about you? You working?
Well, wait
Nothing?
a second.
No more
but
movies?
I'm still on you for a second
geez.
because Rusty. Now, speaking of Buddy the Elf, have you seen him do Buddy the Elf?
Yes, he did it for Breaking and Entering Christmas last
He's
year.
got a thing called Elf on the 12th.
Elf on the 12th.
What's Elf on the 12th?
It's going to happen at Monarch, which I'm there every Sunday anyway. Monarch, I'm trying to get a whole band, like a bunch of guys, like a harmonic.
Well, you're pilfering mine one at a time.
Yeah, I know,
so
one at a time, so I'm
I've
just saying.
Seen Nacho,
Hello.
I've seen Steve.
horn section.
No.
But this is, I'm going to dress as Buddy the Elf and sing, like I usually do. I'll have a harmonica playing Santa.
But this time you're just in
harmonica
yellow
jump.
tights.
Yes.
That's the difference.
And that should be the Elf on the 12th at Monarch, 3 o'clock, and on from there. So,
And speaking of Christmas, aren't you the Grinch this year somewhere?
yeah, I got hired for the market at the park at Petco.
Market at the park.
What's it called? Something like
No.
that? Holiday market at the park?
Yeah, don't go by any of the names.
No,
Russ.
it's at Petco.
Jingle bells and Poway.
It's a market at Petco.
Yes.
What's that?
From 4 to 9:30 on December the 4th. I'll be the Grinch.
All right.
Grinch.
Wow,
walking around.
You're busy.
I'm busy. It's
You
good,
like
though.
dressing up like that, don't
I
you?
do, yeah.
Well, it's just the tights, I think.
Yeah, it's anything.
Exactly.
Anything. Look, I'm dressed up now.
Yeah.
What am I?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
What about you?
We got, let me see, today's Saturday.
Gigs, holiday gigs.
So next Friday, day after
Turkey.
Thanksgiving, we have a concert. In fact, let's bring up Mary Burt Godwin, the host of the nationally syndicated America Trends, but also our band manager.
Hello,
Hold on, there you go.
welcome.
Hey,
Well
Mary.
done.
So go ahead, pitch it. What do we got?
So Sully Band is playing happy hour show at the Belly Up
Yeah.
Friday the 26th at 5:30. Tickets are $12 on the Belly Up website.
Okay.
We also have a giveaway going on the air SD Instagram.
Okay.
So go to on the air SD Instagram page. Comment on our post, our giveaway post. You could win 2 tickets to
I
the
thought
show.
I saw Mark Mathis
Yes,
giving
Mark-
away.
yeah,
Mark
hold on.
Mathis is giving
Speaking-
away on
speaking of
KUSI's page as well. We got
Yeah,
a
okay,
couple
good.
contests going on. I want to mention that it's to benefit MS Society.
I knew it.
National MS Society. Proceeds of all the tickets are going to go to the National MS Society.
So wait a second. So Mark Mathis is giving away tickets from KOSI.
Yes.
Okay. We're giving away tickets also?
Maybe. Yes.
Is anybody actually buying tickets to
Yes.
this thing?
1 or 2. Yeah.
There'll be some.
Okay.
Tommy and Russ.
And then
all
and then,
that
by the
money-
way, this is day after Thanksgiving.
Right.
The best part is it's a happy hour show,
Good.
which is fine, which means
Good.
we're
But
done. What
you're
are we
in
done?
bed
Like
by
at
8:30?
8:30?
Yeah.
You have
I
to.
swear it's awesome because I'm in bed by 9:30.
You got to turn down those gigs 9 to midnight. Like
No, we don't do those things.
Sorry.
No more Kraken. What do we used to do? 9 p.m. to 2 a.m.
Yeah.
When our Emmy Award winning director of production, our technical director of On the Air, as he started here 7-8 years ago.
Yeah.
As
lugging
part
stuff.
of the band lugging stuff and
Yeah.
working sound. Now look at where he's gone. So
Yeah.
so good stuff. So all right, so Mary, we have that, and then what else?
And the benefits MS Society. Right?
Wait a second, don't go anywhere. Right?
Yeah.
Hey, don't you have a new single coming out with the Sully
And
Band?
We
New
do have a
single.
single. I'll let you. Yeah, we do have a single coming
There's
out.
a pre-save going on right now. Go to sullyband.com. You can pre-save our new single, When the Battle is Over. It's featuring Rebecca Jade, who's been on the show several
Who,
times.
by the way, was the Artist of the Year last year
Artist of the
for
Year.
Singing
It's a
Music Awards,
battle
and I think she had
between
Song of the Year the year before
What
that
is
or
the
something.
battle about? What's the song about?
It's an Aretha Franklin tune about. It's
Yeah.
called When the Battle's Over. It's
Oh.
about 2 people fighting and who's going to
gonna wear the crown.
Who's going to wear the crown?
Wow.
Yeah, it's a good song.
Love that.
December 3rd is when it comes out on all streaming platforms.
Right.
Yeah.
And
All right,
you can
good.
pre-save it now.
So and
Awesome.
we'll play it. I don't think Rebecca's in town next Friday for the concert, but we're going to have a special guest. James has worked on a couple special guests to come in and sing with us, right? So,
Yep.
so because it's kind of a duet thing. Although Aretha sang it by herself, but
But Aretha did it with Muscle Shoals musicians,
that's
so
right.
it has a lot
She
of
did.
soul.
That muscle show. Oh, well, listen to you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, listen, if you
Big
have
Daddy Don Garlitz from Mighty 690.
That's
wow.
right.
if you have the
That's
dress
right.
and everything, I've done.
I know.
I've done a few.
Well, can you come? We're doing a MS benefit for multiple sclerosis.
We
Friday.
have a basket for that. Janet's going to come on the show. and
But on
talk about
Friday,
that.
the concert's is a
Oh, yes,
benefit for
the
that,
benefit
right?
for
okay,
MS,
good.
yes.
And I don't share a lot about this. My mom and my daughter both suffer from MS, so
kidding.
it is near and dear to my heart. So we're going to do that. And if you want to come and help, you
day
can come
after
sing.
Thanksgiving, if
Yeah.
I'm awake.
Happy hour.
Yeah.
It's happy hour.
I'm currently in escrow for a turkey.
Hey everybody.
Hey, they're expensive this year. Is all I'm saying. Butterball, my old
Okay.
nickname.
All right.
That's
And-
Mary, my makeup
Thank
artist.
you, Mary. Mary Burt Godwin. Fantastic. She holds this whole thing together. All right. And then, if I'm not
Tommy's doing
mistaken,
something.
you got a little something you got going this year? Just a little tiny something.
And it kind of connects with the guests we have today. Breaking and Entering Christmas will be Wednesday, December 8th on Jesse and Tati in the morning on Star 94.1 and on KUSI. And instead of talking about it now,
Wait. No. When did you start this?
I started it in 1996 when I was on a show called Jeff and Jerry.
96.
And
06,
Love those guys.
16. 25
This is the
years
25th year, the 26th Christmas.
I hear you got a really, really good title, important sponsor this year.
You know what? I think I want to thank Sully.
Oh, no kidding.
Sully
We're
Entertainment.
sponsoring the whole thing. Loft 100 Studios
Here's what we got.
and the Sully Band.
I got a great idea. Tommy, we get the Wonder Bus to pull up at the house. Sully Band's on top
Hey.
of it. Bust it out. Merry freaking Christmas,
That's not
kids.
a bad idea. That was the most terrifying experience of my
Love
life. I
this
love Ernie Hahn, Wonder Bus. Do you guys remember the Wonder Bus? I mean, it was literally the most terrifying experience of my life.
Oh, yeah.
Because everybody else was all sat down playing drums and playing bass. I'm like, tree. No, right. No, it was fantastic though. It's a great idea. And Ernie Hahn with Dream Hahn Entertainment and Wonder Bus.
You know, maybe they can help that day.
But so
thank you.
congratulations
Thank you very
on
much.
25 years.
Yeah, it's a treat, and I just want to thank Jesse and Tati in the morning and Star 94.1
Well, we should
and
have them on the air with us
iHeartRadio
sometime.
because they are keeping the tradition alive. As a matter of fact, I'd like to introduce the very first person, our very first guest today. He is the pride of Escondido, California. He is Jesse from Jesse and Tati. Ladies and gentlemen, Jesse Lozano.
song.
Did I hear somewhere that, that you guys all picked your walk-in music today?
Yeah.
And you picked Careless Whisper.
I don't know where that came
No,
from.
I think we all do, Jesse.
Right.
That's good. Couple of candles.
I wanted to roll in smooth. These girls right here, they're going to try to shock you with their selections.
Hell's bells.
Yeah.
I thought about Hell's Bells.
Hey, Jesse, I just want to say thank you because you kept the tradition alive with
right.
Breaking and Entering Christmas on Jesse and Tati in the morning.
You should have seen him out there with a stack of letters of families about people here in San Diego that we're going
Here's
to
a little
start going
stack right
through.
here. Here's a little stack.
Is that how? Wait. Is that how?
That's how this
Do
works.
people like apply for it, or they?
As a matter of fact, tomorrow morning is the deadline. Go to jesseandtati.com to tell us about someone struggling in San Diego, and then hopefully we'll read your letter, and hopefully you'll be the family on Wednesday, December 8th. But
How do you?
I made a mistake.
Okay.
Because in a couple days, Jesse, Tati, Shelly, and I will review these, and we will choose a family together. But I made a mistake last night
Can I help?
to go through them and read a few.
And you cried your eyes out, and you couldn't get to sleep.
You know what? There's a lot of families out there struggling, and we need to help them. And I love the fact that KUSI and this show and Star 94.1 is all about helping because
Well, I
there's a
think
lot of people
Why
needing
couldn't
help.
we do two? I would be.
Oh yeah,
willing to-
no. One on the air, and then we help out many families.
Oh, good.
off
I was
the air.
going to say, because there's such a stack there, you hate to go, nah, not sad enough, really.
But many families, Steve Finley takes care of a few.
Yeah.
You know, we all take care of a few off the air, but we do one on the air.
All right.
And I hope you will watch.
I mean, everyone's got someone in their neighborhood that they
yeah.
know is just not getting through right now.
And it might be you. It might be the person. It might be, you know.
For those people who haven't seen it, how did it start? Take us from
All
the
right.
beginning.
It was in 1996, around this time of the year.
You broke into someone's house and got caught, is what I heard.
We got a phone call from
Made
a
up
single
this story.
dad.
Yeah.
We got a phone call from a single dad. Jesse can relate to this. He was a single dad.
That's right.
And he just lost his job, and he had two little girls. And he said, hey, I'm not looking for any handouts. I just need a job interview.
Right.
I do construction. So our phones lit up, and we got him a job interview immediately
Yeah.
at a construction site.
Yeah.
He lived nearby. And then when he left to the construction site, I had the idea to go to Kmart, which is, well, it used to be in Kearney Mesa.
Yeah.
And
It's not in business anymore, by the way.
I went to Kmart, and I remember I bought 2 girl bikes. I bought a tree. I bought some groceries. I bought, Barbie dolls.
Did they look at you weird at that point?
I bought food. And then I went to the guy's house. I had his address, and back
How did
then,
you get in?
Back then, I was able to sneak through windows. And
You actually broke. It was
No,
actually
no, it was a
breaking and
true
entering.
Yeah, that first one was truly a break-in.
He's graduated to sliding.
and,
So
Yeah.
what started with a crime has ended up as an industry.
One of the sweetest felony stories I've ever
I
heard.
snuck in and I loaded up the house. It was a reverse break-in. And I remember when I left, remember he was a single dad, but when I left, there was a photo of the guy, his wife, and some, Bibles and stuff. So the woman probably passed away, and the 2 kids. And I just remember staring at it and feeling the woman there.
Oh, no kidding.
I felt the
Ooh,
woman,
wow.
the mom was there,
Wow.
and it just.
Was that before you climbed out of the window again?
No, I used the sliding door to climb
Good
out.
idea.
But that was the birth of Breaking and Entering Christmas. Now we get help from a family member, and a family member kind of gives us
Lets
the
us
green
in.
light.
No.
Police come with us now, and it's just the
good.
spirit.
Well,
it's
keep
the
in
spirit
mind,
of
though,
San
but
Diego.
Yeah, get them there ahead
But
of
Jesse,
time.
this is all over the country now too, isn't it? Aren't there other radio stations that have kind of adopted it a little bit?
Yeah, I think because it's an easy thing when you have that kind of a reach on
Sure.
a radio show
Yeah,
where
right.
you're just asking for people to identify the ones in town that really need some
Yeah.
help. You can't imagine. I mean, look at the stack of emails. Phone rings, emails start popping. It's a very easy thing to find out who we need to help in town.
Yeah.
And so I think that's why it works for radio all over the place.
I think so too. Well, I think you guys are going to go do well with having Tati pick. Because
I agree.
I've had discussions with Tati off air at the studio at iHeart before, and I can tell you she's got a great nose for this stuff.
100%.
So,
Well,
so
Sully,
conscious.
let's bring her on.
I like
The
that.
one with the great
From
nose.
the island of Hawaii, let's bring on Tati.
Hey.
Tati.
Oh my God.
They did it. Wow. They did it.
Go on
kidding me? They just figured out how to play that song.
That it?
Sully, you're the
That
best
it?
band on
We do.
earth, dude.
We
My
Seriously,
God.
the best.
We even reach your audience.
Yeah.
When we're like parents of most of your audience.
That's right.
That's the first
Most of the people
whistle
up
I've
here
heard
are
in the
parents of
song.
most of your
That was
audience.
really well done.
Welcome, Tati.
Hi, thank you. That was the most amazing welcome ever. Thank
Do
you.
you like that? You guys want to bust a couple more bars on that, real quick, just for her? Just
do it.
Just real quick. Here, watch. Listen to this. Come on.
Yeah.
Russ, do you know the name of that song?
Never heard that song before in my
Neither.
life.
What song is that?
Too short. Blow to whistle.
Oh, of
When
course.
she requested that yesterday, I thought, okay, I know the band.
Did you
I don't know.
James, did you know that already? Did you know the song? Oh.
What's my favorite word?
This is how
Somebody said it.
this is how amazing the Sully Band is. I don't
They
think
allow me to play with them.
I don't think James East received the email from Jesse and Tati and Shelly for their walk-on songs until like last night.
Yeah, no, James.
So good for you.
James has played
No,
though.
the band is
with
rocking.
James.
Yes.
James is our music director, by the way.
Amazing.
You know what we should do is just shut up and let him give us another minute of something pretty.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Just
Play
pick
that song out.
Pick something.
And
Pick
then we'll
some-
bring
no,
out
watch it.
Shelly.
Wait a second. Pick something. Pick a song. How about no. Okay, how about this? Stevie Wonder, I Wish.
Yeah.
That's not me singing. That's Russ. Wow.
All right.
Wow.
Wait, one more. Wait, just one. Just
It's about
okay, just one
Christmas
more.
and the toy.
One more.
Rap song
Only
out there
because
for
we
me.
did this. Only because we did this for Tati. How
That one, I like Big Butts.
Don't Stop Believing. Don't Stop Believing by Journey.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Here we go.
You know this song, Mark.
Watch this.
What? Wait, let's start from the beginning. Totally got him on the spot. All right. We'll be back in a second. On the air is on the air. All right, on the air is on the air once again. Shelly, Rusty Nailz, Little Tommy, Jesse and Tati. All right, we didn't get a chance to talk to you. So you picked that walk-on song? Was that your new jam?
Yeah, that's the song that I use when I win for the trivia battle that happens 8 a.m. on Star 94.1.
Wow, she dropped that.
Too
didn't she?
short.
She dropped that.
Is there a Two Chains too? There's a guy named Two
There's
Chains.
a two chains. There's a 2 Chains for sure.
All right.
Yeah, he's a 2 phones, right?
So
Chains
are you?
phones.
So talk to us about breaking and entering.
Too
Are you,
old.
I think you need to be the lead on picking out because you have a good nose for this stuff. I've heard you in meetings before. I've heard you plead the case of these very people in San Diego when we've been in big meetings and stuff before. I think you should do
Yeah,
that.
I'm very passionate, and so thank you for thinking that and so highly of me. But Tommy is a leader, and he's been the vet who does 25 years. If you've been doing something for 25 years,
You're retired.
You need a break.
you know how it works. You know everything about how to make this steam engine run, and I'm watching Tommy do what he does.
Yeah.
He's
But you know what?
More
I would
tears than an
love to
onion
be
But-
carving contest.
Easily.
You know what?
Everything's crying over here.
He's crying.
We become a team for breaking and entering
We do,
Christmas,
for sure.
along with Shelly and Sully. You're invited to come along. Russ was there last year, and
What?
it's the
Yeah.
San Diego.
What were you doing?
He was Buddy the
no,
Elf.
I'm kidding. I know you were Buddy the Elf. Can I ask you this?
Yeah.
What are you guys? So can we give a preview of what we're doing this year? Like, what are we giving them? Like, is there? Can we talk about the loot? Can we talk about the experiences that we give them and all that stuff?
Bikes.
Here's what happens. First, we have to find the family,
Yeah.
and then we
Oh,
cater to
okay.
that family.
You
We
reverse
figure out,
engineered it. too.
Yeah.
But
So-
what we
So no 2 girl bikes for a guy with a couple of teenagers.
Exactly. No, it should be very specific. We should
Okay.
not make that mistake. But the truth is, this year I think we're still going to try to go along with a similar format that we did last year, which was a drive-in kind of a drop-through situation, long parade of cars showing up to the house.
Because we
of
want to
wherever they
respect.
live.
We want to respect.
Their privacy.
Yeah, in COVID-19.
Yeah.
But what happens is a car pulls up and they pop their trunk and just unload onto the driveway, and then you
Yeah.
just stack, and it was like a 20-foot pile.
I wonder
of
how many
just-
accidental tennis rackets got dropped off.
Oh,
just
yeah,
because
there
they
were
happen
some
to be in the
doubles.
trunk.
You know there was
A
some
couple pairs
doubles.
of golf shoes.
Hey, but
maybe a
through
couple
the
of car
years-
jacks.
Some pickleball
Didn't mean
equipment.
Through the
popular.
years, we do give golf clubs. We do give baby Taylor guitars. I mean, it's so cool. The family gets
Maybe
hooked
we
up.
give a real Taylor guitar this year.
I think
Hey,
the
baby Taylor is a real Taylor guitar.
No, it's not.
Baby
the
Taylor
key
is
is
a real.
when listeners hear what the need is, then they all, if they have children, they know what to get, you know? So it's like they shop for this family.
Okay, would it be grotesque to bring a checkbook? Like, wouldn't like?
Usually you usually bring a friend or two that brings their check.
Okay, I'm gonna bring a checkbook this year.
Yes.
I'll bring-
Sully
I'll bring a
Wow.
checkbook.
Yeah.
Bring one of those
Hey.
It's not gonna be. Wait, it's not gonna be my checkbook. It's Russ's checkbook.
That's fine.
But it is.
Like,
Still bring a
But it
checkbook.
truly
So
is.
don't cash it till February.
Okay, right.
Can you hold this till Thursday?
Did you get your PPP? Or
It truly is the San Diego spirit, and I love the fact, the way I grew up, and with the single mom, I can relate to some of these letters, and I believe you guys can too, the way you guys grew up. You're from Hawaii.
Yes.
Did you ever, just like I did you eat white rice, chopped up
Spam.
scrambled
Yeah,
eggs?
she lived in Hawaii, Tommy.
welfare, Section 8,
Right.
lived in an apartment
Government
building.
cheese? I was government cheese.
Yes, I had WIC.
What a great
you
band
know.
name.
Yeah, I was on all of that. So for sure, I can
so-
relate to
yeah.
families that are going through hard times and they just
Oh,
need,
yeah.
some joy. It's hard just, trying to make ends meet.
Even the
for-
military's getting hit this year, I hear.
For
so
sure.
That's got to be part of the, do you have like a,
Can I?
I actually read a letter.
Without
About
saying
someone
any
in the
names, can I
military,
just
and that's
can I
stacked
just
right
pick
there.
a
Oh,
thing
easily,
and
yeah.
just say what their situation is?
Yes, but just
I'm
don't
not going to say
names.
names.
Yeah.
I'm just going to say. So this is from Jim in Fallbrook.
Okay, good.
Totally, it's not from Jim.
There he is.
Okay, listen, this is great. I'm nominating my children. They've not had a Christmas they deserve. I was absent. I was an absent parent for my 5-year-old and my 8-year-old after working hard to get back into their lives. While having my 3-year-old, I'm finally able to be a better parent. I recently was unified with my kids. I mean, that's a great
love
story.
that.
The guy or gal. In fact, I don't even know who it is. Gotta go.
It actually makes it really hard to pick because a lot of the letters sound very similar to that. And
No,
if
that
you
is a
can-
sad story, but not sad enough.
Yeah, not sad enough, Rusty. Thank you.
What do you want,
He's
Russ?
the meter.
What would
He's
you
the
like?
meter,
Just
officially.
keep them coming. I'll decide here.
Okay, okay.
See, and some of these are nominating friends of theirs.
Yeah,
like
oh,
not on
absolutely.
there. Like a friend of mine is a great dad, and and
You know what I've learned with this and over the years of helping people in San Diego is that in a lot of ways, a lot of people that need help are not strong enough to ask for
Okay,
it. They
so
don't
you're
have the
not gonna
courage.
write in
It
for
has
it,
to be
yeah.
an
Okay,
either.
here,
It has to be
I'm
a friend.
going to help this. I'm going to help this person.
Wait,
regard.
hold on.
I'm alone and disabled. Have 3 fur babies here that keep me moving all right.
There you go, yeah.
Love- That's the first
Yeah.
line.
Okay, I want you to send me the ones that you're not going to do, and let's see if we can kick.
Yeah,
them
I like
over
that
the
idea.
top, Honestly,
Heck yeah.
because they are, and look, they're not all sob stories. I mean, as you look through these, they're sincere. I just want to help out a friend who deserves help. He would never, or she would never ask for herself.
People are nominating themselves as well, and that's okay. As a matter of fact, tomorrow,
My name is
Sunday-
Russ T. Nailz.
tomorrow, Sunday,
I work on a
I've
marginal
recently
TV
emptied a
show on
bottle. Hey, Sully.
Saturday. I need a little something. By the way, I'm playing at Monarch on Sunday.
Yeah, the
Tomorrow-
Kardashians 818 tequila.
Oh, I feel bad for him.
So good.
Tomorrow is the deadline. Tomorrow is the deadline to send Jesse and Tati entries. Go to jesseandtati.com.
right.
JESSEANDTATI.com.
Out of
put that
all,
on the
so
screen.
out of all the
Thank
things
you.
you two do, we all kind of have our philanthropy we hang on to. Yours is the sports
High school
equipment,
athletics,
high school
yeah.
athletics. Is this one of the favorite ones? I got to believe it's got to be up there.
This is the one where the day after you do realize how much of someone's life you changed by just getting on the air and do what we do
Right.
normally. It really is a complete life changer. So yeah, I would say this is the one we really feel like. She does a homeless outreach program that is great, but gosh, both of us, we look at the power of that day, breaking and entering Christmas, and we walk away like, wow.
2
So,
miles
so are
in.
you guys broadcasting live that day from the event? Is that how you do
We
it?
usually do, yeah.
And it's on KUSI as well, but we can't do it without their producer.
Oh yes.
And
Oh, I
I'd
can't
like
wait to hear this music.
I'd like to bring
There'll be some
the
Engelbert
next
Humperdinck,
person up.
Blue Spanish Eyes, Quando, maybe
That's why we call her Old Beauty. You
She's
know
a Lady
Shelly.
by Tom Jones.
She is the best known golfer out of Coronado, California.
Wow.
I believe she is iHeartRadio's best golfer ever. Ladies and gentlemen, producer Shelly Brown.
Oh, you get vocals?
Did you pick
I got vocals. I got vocals, guys. I did.
So good. Such a good
Right? Like, if I want to walk around and just
Wow.
Bought my shoulders. Thanks, guys.
I miss the Partridge Family.
It's Lent.
Would it be like,
Nice.
James, can we do this from now on if they just pick their walk-on music? Is that hard to do?
Do it.
You guys just pick a song right now and have them play it? Pick a song.
Do I?
How many
Pick a
text
song.
messages did you have to
The
send
tubes,
last
she's a
night?
beauty.
Okay, so let's
The tubes, she's
Yeah,
a
exactly,
beauty.
right?
The tubes.
You got any tubes?
She's a beauty.
the tubes.
Oh, John knows
She's
tubes.
a beauty.
Wow, yeah, can you play that one?
Only on bass.
Wow.
We'll get there.
Do we stump them? By the...
Do you know the song?
There you go. When in doubt, just go with the whistle. Actually, let's just do that.
Party over here.
These are your guys. This is your crew. I love it.
By the way, this is what we do on stage, by the way. We don't have a set list. We just start playing.
We do this show just to have a live band around here.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. Yeah.
They don't leave. Like,
But I just want to say this. We can't do Breaking and Entering Christmas without that woman right there, producer Shelly Brown.
I don't know about that.
And I said this. I said this before when you were a guest on this show a few months ago. There are producers around the country, but you are one of the best. And
Thank you.
you're one of the
Coming
best
from
producers.
Somebody who's in a Hall of Fame.
But do you agree she's one of the best
Yes.
producers in the entire country?
Absolutely.
100%.
I've worked with many.
So if someone wants to get into producing a radio show, you're going to say, you should learn to do what?
hold it right there.
Yeah.
Stay in your driveway.
Oh, man.
On the air's back.
I know
We got
what she's
way
gonna
more
say.
coming.
I know what she's gonna say.
Jesse, Tati, Shelly, and the Breaking and Entering show. I'm really excited about this. Can you name the artist? Can you name the artist? Not you. Can you name the artist?
I don't know. Stevie Wonder?
No, nope. Can you name the artist?
Smokey Robinson?
Nope. Artist?
This is like name that.
Or there's two artists actually.
Pink Floyd.
Nope.
Oh,
Who? Beatles and Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Oh, there it is.
Man, you guys do mashups too?
Oh, that's all we do. Come on.
That was Got to Get You Into My Life. What was that song about?
I
Paul
think
McCartney.
it was heroin, wasn't it? Or LSD?
Yeah, I think that's what it. Mainline. That's
Paul-
the second name for the song.
It wasn't Yoko, I can tell you that.
It was written in 1965, but it was the love Paul had for
It was written in 1965.
Paul had a love for extracurricular.
I like big butts and I cannot lie.
Oh, that's a good one. Let's do that one later. That's my walk-in song. Huh? You can't hide your thunder thighs. Come on. You know that one.
No.
All right.
They have that too? This is
Here
incredible,
it is.
dude. I don't even know what to say.
You
I'm
do.
sorry. We have to figure that one out.
I want
Figure it out.
I want
Get a
you three to
band.
get up and sing that with them.
Shelly, are you busy? Are you as busy now as you are all during the year, or does the busy go up
This is
exponentially?
definitely our busy time of year.
Yeah.
Yeah, wrapping up for the end of the year. We have so much coming up that we're just like obviously looking forward to with Breaking and Entering happening.
Yeah.
Plus we have, the Rady Give-a-thon with Rady
Plus many
Children's.
vacation days
Plus
that Tati
these
and I are
guys-
very interested in taking, and
Yeah.
we will
You see this?
need.
Do you guys
If
take
you
off
wanna-
the end of the year?
Yes.
Like the last 2 weeks?
weeks
Yes.
coming up here, all gonna be off. Right?
Yeah, I've learned that the only way that you can help others is when your cup is full and overflowing.
There you go.
Because
That's
if you're
right.
working at a deficit, you're no good to
That's
nobody.
right.
Yeah.
So we got to let that.
We like to take
cup-
copious amounts of time.
Yeah, let's do that.
So let's go back to the question.
Because we're such givers.
Let's go back to the producer's question.
Okay.
If someone had a question about being a producer, what do they need to know?
Top
That is
three.
a good question.
First thing off the top of my head is get over yourself. It's kind of like not really about you. It's about the product you're a part of.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where I put myself is with that. It's about these two. I'm the behind the scenes. Tommy can tell you anytime.
And boy, doesn't Jesse let you know that every once in a while.
Hey,
enough about
I know
me,
the guy
Shelly.
for 20 years, so basically it's like I know his language. I
She
know
was
what
my
he means.
first intern of all time.
It's like this. Hey, Shelly, Jesse,
Yeah.
enough about me. What about you? What do you think about me?
I don't remember the last time it happened. Just kidding. Just kidding.
We don't talk on the phone anymore. That was 10 years ago. We're so text message only now.
Pretty
That's how
much.
close
Do not
we
make
are.
eye contact.
Yeah, it's
Avert your
only-
eyes when I walk in the morning.
Yeah.
You know what I
Oh
thought
my
she was
gosh.
going to say? I thought she was going to say having to babysit two adults.
I thought she was going to say that.
Thank you
These
for not
two,
saying that.
you're welcome. These two are so much alike that when Tati came on,
Really?
that I was like, oh, here we go. Let's roll. I already know how to deal with that thanks to this. So I'm here for it. I wake up every
Deal
morning.
with that thanks to this.
That's the producer, Shelly Brown. I love.
You know, Jesse and Tati are the nicest people ever.
Yes.
But
But
early,
Shelly,
in the,
about you.
but early in the morning, you know, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning when they come to work, are they always nice? How do you handle
You
attitudes?
know that if you're a good producer, you know the vibe of your talent the minute they walk in the door. Yeah. If if you're dialed in with them, I can tell Jesse's got stuff on his mind. I can tell Tati does not have time until 8:30. Like, you know what I mean? And it's a love language that you actually pick up. I think we talked about this once about how do you deal with people's egos, and egos are really just truly how somebody communicates. And if you can learn how to communicate with that, it's not an ego to you. You figure it out. So
You guys don't have egos. Do you have egos? I can't see you with an
Everyone
ego.
has an
Yeah.
I'm talking about like the.
Well, look.
Hey Shelly, it's Jesse.
do you see I'm over here just like,
You know what? I would say I have a thirst to go home. And so this girl right here.
Wait a second. That's a great. All we ever want to do as humans is just go
just
on
wanna
our
go
merry
home.
way.
That's right.
Traffic on
And
hold.
Yes.
Let me do the show, and I want to go.
I gotta
She
go. I gotta
can
go.
see that
I gotta
on my
go.
face. She can see it on Tati's face. She can tell when we are trying to get out of there the moment we walk in.
Don't you love
Sometimes
that?
we're done.
But don't you love this? You're walking out, Shelly's walking with you, and she won't let you actually go. Or you get 10 feet out, and she goes, one more thing.
that's the one that gets him.
That
is
kills
when
me
he's
too.
almost at that
And
threshold.
then you go,
She pulls out a piece of paper and goes, "Can you read this one more last thing?"
Sorry, it's just a quick 15, and it's like, oh man.
I was mentally already playing video games at home, Shelly, but fine.
But I say it is the best though, the fact that there's a lot of days though, where we're not really ready to leave because this
Oh, yeah.
crew, I am super
fun.
lucky that this is my crew. This is who I work with. I've been doing this for 20 years.
really
I've
is
worked
so
with a lot of people.
And if I'm not mistaken, as I think about the hallway down iHeartRadio, they have the best morning shows ever. There's
Well, there's
like
Coco over
there's
there.
an ensemble.
There's that financial guy over there.
There's an ensemble cast in every studio.
Yeah, except
And
for
I
us.
think, if I'm not mistaken, you guys have the least amount of people.
We do have
Is
the
that
least amount
accurate?
of people. and
because
I
they don't
believe-
need as many people.
And we're bad at negotiating our contract.
You need to call me day before. I can help you with that.
Man,
My
oh,
gosh.
man. Right.
Yeah, but no, it is true. And I think that the three of us, I think we feel closer because we know that's happening down the hall. There's a team in every room, and it's just the three of us. And when one's gone, there's two of us. And when there's
Yes.
two gone, we can't even do the show.
So you know what's interesting? I just realized this now after all this time on this show, and being in radio. I've been at Kogo for 25 years. I realized I always want to be in an FM morning show. Do you guys ever notice that Kogo calls me, "Hey, can you call in the afternoon to talk about this?" Yeah, I'm busy. Jesse calls up, "Hey, can you call in 4 in the morning and talk about this?" I'm like, there.
Yes.
I'm not,
He's
you guys
got
need
his,
me
he's
yet?
got his TikTok handle.
You guys
He's
need
like
me?
so prepared.
You guys ready? Can I send you my graphics? Are you guys good to go? Oh, little Billy Preston. All right, more on the air. Jesse, Tati, Shelly. Ladies and gentlemen, Nacho Sobers from the island of Lemon Grove.
Nacho.
More fire.
Hey, Nacho, where are you really from? You really from Lemon Grove, or
Panama.
did you grow up
No,
somewhere
I'm
else?
from Panama.
Right on.
Oh, my
Yeah.
dad's from Panama.
You see?
See that?
More fire.
I love it. More fire. That's why you don't want no flip phone.
There you go.
When you get pulled over, do you say the officer Mo Faya, and he starts laughing and walks away?
Mo
No, he starts sniffing.
Yeah, I have a question. I have a question for Jesse and Tati, because you guys
Wait a
have.
second, why is Russ sitting on the stage with the computer?
Why does Russ do anything he does?
Little poetry reading, some dramatic reading of the lyrics in some songs that we're all familiar with. I like big butts. I can't. Not the rest of it. Over to the chair and did the rest of the show. All right, here we go. That's all we
All
need.
right. So I do have
So
a question for
Russ
Jesse,
poetry.
Tati, and Shelly. But Jesse and Tati, you guys have kids.
Yep.
What's it like being on the radio and raising your kids on the air? Do they realize you're on the radio? Does it matter?
It's very weird, and it can be very great or very horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes they don't want us to talk about them.
No.
Because especially at the age they are now and with Star, because this is the station that the moms listen.
Moms listen to, right?
Yeah, so now the moms are listening, and then the kids are in the car, and they're like, we know who your kid is because you said something about them, and now they have to hear about it from their peers.
Yeah, they're
It's worked
friends.
out.
They're friends here because their parents talk about it, right?
Yes, they're listening to the show.
The
Yeah.
thing too that I get scared of, and I know Tati's the same way, is we don't want our kids to be treated different because they
Something
think,
stupid you said.
Well, no, because they think they can get some tickets.
Yes.
Like I don't want my daughter's friends to go, hey, I'd love tickets to Justin Bieber, and she says no, and now they're treating my daughter bad because she
Oh,
can't
I
get the
see.
hookup.
Oh, I see.
So in a weird way, there's that age. It's about 9th, 10th grade where I think that's where at least where I was for Savannah. I had to stop talking about her altogether because it was just creating things.
Really?
But your kids can meet Katy Perry, right? I mean, the
They
truth.
have.
They can, yeah.
Yeah.
But can
Can I?
us?
Yes.
You guys got celebrities in here.
Who, if you could meet any celebrity, okay, obviously, my daughters who are, one's a doctor, one's a senior grad, they're in their 28, 27, they'd still meet Justin Bieber. That would be their thing.
Okay.
Who would be the celebrity that you haven't already met because you're the Hall of Fame?
No. It's always been Paul McCartney, but to tell you the truth, the person I really want to just say hello and hug her is Linda Ronstadt.
No kidding.
Yeah, Linda Ronstadt.
Linda Ronstadt.
I'll take Linda Ronstadt at this moment. and
1975 Linda Ronstadt or 1995?
right now, Linda Ronstadt, her health isn't that well. I want to say, I
Oh,
want
she
to
is
hug.
really? She's in bad health?
I want to hug Linda Ronstadt.
All right. Russ, who's your guy? Okay. If you could meet, who's the biggest celebrity you've met so far?
Well, I've met many. Diddy, Mary J. Blige.
Wow, that's a big one.
Yeah.
Who would you spend time with if you could?
Kanye West. I met Kanye West. I would like to meet Adele right now.
Adele was so good the other night on TV.
I want to meet her.
Meanwhile, I'm watching Succession. I missed the
did
the
for
greatest
Succession?
the greatest TV show. I don't watch any TV. The greatest TV show of all time.
Never
Next
even
to
heard of it.
Yellowstone on that night.
Oh.
Yellowstone's also Sunday
It is
nights.
fantastic. So who's the biggest name you've met, and who would you want to meet?
Oh, gosh, I would say the biggest name is probably The Rock, Dwayne The Rock Johnson. I got to meet him for a short minute.
Probably
He
the
came-
nicest guy on the planet.
Nicest guy ever. He was way young too. He still had hair in his head. He was
Ish.
kind of crazy.
Ish.
Yes.
He wants to be the next 007.
Is that his idea? Okay.
His uncle was the villain back in '65 or something like that.
We've already chose Idris Elba for that job. I think moving forward.
Yes. Okay.
On
For
our show.
007?
Idris Elba would be
think he would be
so
You know the first show he was in? It was called The Wire.
buddies?
It was called The Wire. It took
That
place
show
in
was
Baltimore.
amazing.
And he was one of the bad guys. That was one of the first shows. Man, he's fantastic.
That's a great
Okay, Shelly. Okay, can I tell you a great story? One time I was doing some business thing, and I had to use your little studio there in the corner.
Yes.
Okay, and I'm in there, I'm doing a thing, and then I got, and I think literally it was a KOSI TV interview. And we were in there.
Okay.
And she comes strolling in with this beautiful blonde girl who's really super nice and like super attentive, like listening. I'm going, huh. I walk out the door. I pulled a Jesse.
Yeah.
Do you know who it was? Do you remember who it was?
Was that when we had Callie Colby come in?
Colby Calais.
Colby Calais, excuse me, yes.
Missed it by that much. I swear, I can't even believe I didn't stop and say,
Oh, you would have. There is a whole thing with that. Was Jessie was doing an interpretive dance to one of her songs, and she was in my studio
We
for
got
me
time,
to.
and they learn quick, so. Pull out the tangerine speedo.
You can dance.
She's worried for me. She's worried for me.
hey,
I don't know.
James, can you count me in?
Don't we have to meet Janet or somebody?
Oh my gosh. But that's got to be up there. Colby Calais is giant.
Yeah, she was great. She was so sweet and so nice, and
You know, we've
She
talked
was
about
like,
a lot of.
I'm like doing a TV hit in Shelly's thing because we couldn't find any place to do it. And she's like super like, oh my God, who's he?
What's happening?
That's so
That's fine.
smart. I'm thinking, hey, thanks, kid.
right? She
I'm
had
on
a little hat on
I'm
and
on Kogo,
everything.
Coco.
Yeah,
You know, the good stories,
You popped
though-
your starched collar and
totally.
walked away.
You know the artists that come in sometimes sometimes that are brand new, and they send an email out and they say, everybody come down from your desk, check out this new artist, and we never show up.
Yeah,
right?
Justin Bieber,
So
Lady
many of them.
Gaga,
John Mayer,
Maroon
Avril
5,
Lavigne, some of the
Maroon 5, when
Yes.
Maroon 5 opened for.
That's right, and some of the biggest names have come through that building, and they have had to beg us to stop doing menial tasks to come and watch a band, and then
Yeah.
they end up blowing up. And
They're
that's-
like, yeah.
the Jonas Brothers, same kind of thing.
They basically say, hey, there's going to be a sandwich on the other end of this for you.
Yeah, free
and
food,
that's how they
free
get
food
us.
for the performance.
So so of all the people, because you're at the tip of the spear here. Who did you meet?
I mean, I've met a lot of people. I think one of my favorite ones that I met was actually Dan Aykroyd. I had a really long conversation with him. I actually met him in the lobby, and he pulled up on his Harley. It was when he was hawking his new vodka, and I was like, ooh, what kind of bike you got? Fortunately, my mom rode Harleys at the time, so we rapped out about his Road King Classic that he had, and I was telling him about my mom's Heritage Softail, and then it was, hey, you got to come in, and you got to do oh, sorry, we're rapping out here. So.
Do some blues.
Shelly tells stories that make people love her. That was a good story.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
She does this on the air all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
One more guess.
All right. More on the air coming up. We've got the South Coast chapter of the National MS Society coming up. Right here and on the air. Hey, on the air is on the air. Jesse, Tati, Shelly, Sully, Russ, little Tommy. And now look, we added another person. Janet Hamada Kelly, of course, is the president of the Pacific South Coast chapter of the National MS Society, Multiple Sclerosis. Thank you so much for coming on, man.
Thank you for having me.
I know you. Now I know.
we go
Now,
way back.
yes, we do.
Yeah, so we used to work together. I used to be with Leukemia Lymphoma Society, and I know little Tommy from
No
back
kidding.
then. Yeah.
The my mom was diagnosed with MS. I'm going to say 15 years ago, and she's actually doing pretty good. But then my daughter last year, I was on a vacation. I was up in Big Sur, just hanging out. I get a phone call saying, "Dad, I'm going to go to the emergency room. I feel like there's something going on." And little by little, they figured out that she has MS, and it's a horrible disease if you can't control it, and it affects how many millions of people does it affect?
It affects over 1 million people here in the U.S.
Wow.
Hereditary, because you said your mom and now your daughter,
Yeah,
right?
skip me, and now my daughter has. How does that work?
There's some genetic factors to it, but we really don't know the cause.
Yeah, but good news is my daughter's goes in for infusion twice a year, and McKenna's doing fantastic. So, because of that, Mary, our band manager, our producer, our chief marketing officer here.
Team mom.
Well, she's the team mom for the band. She also hosts a national television show.
Oh.
40 million TV homes called America Trends with Mary Bird Godwin.
Oh, I just followed that on Instagram.
That's her. That's Mary. That's her. So Mary came up with the idea that we do all kinds of Challenge Athletes Foundation stuff for our concerts. So the day after Thanksgiving, we're going to do a benefit concert for the National MS Society. So there you go.
Thank you.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, we're really excited.
Now, Mary, what do we have? We have a gift basket.
They have a big event. I'm going to put this on display over here.
Okay, good.
They have their annual gala. Is that right, Janet?
Correct.
Annual gala next week.
Okay.
And it's sold out, but people can still bid on this auction item. We've donated Sully merch.
Wow.
Also, 2 tickets to any Sully show that's local in the next year, a $100 gift card to the Belly Up, and a VIP experience to be a guest in the house here, the studio of On the Air with Sully, Little Tommy, and Rusty Nailz. You can sit up in the Club 100. You get a free lunch.
Yeah, by the way, that's up in the club. By the way,
It's up in the club.
David, can you
Show the
show
club.
Joanne up in the club there?
Club 100.
David, can you show up in the club?
Ropes?
Kamatoy, can you show up in the club for us over there? Is there a way you can tilt the camera over that way? There we go. There she is. There's Joanne. Joanne's up in the club.
Rocking the hot corner.
So, people can go bid on this online if they can't get tickets to do that. So, how can they bid on this online?
Sure. Well, first of all, thank you so much for the generous donation. The event is the 35th annual MS Dinner Auction, and the website is msdinnerauction.com. There's a link for the auction. You can register and bid on that item and some other items that are available this weekend.
Sold out. That's good because during COVID you probably just sucked on the, getting people out, right? I mean, you got this big.
Wow, that's one way to
You
put it.
didn't even have events.
Thanks, Mary.
Wait, wait,
I'll try
wait.
to sum it
Mary
up.
Burt Godwin, by the way. ladies and
Wait, did you just hear what she said? This is a big deal because last year they didn't do it.
Yeah, right.
So this is a big deal.
Like so many things we could.
Yeah, if you were in a golf tournament, you pretty much couldn't do a fundraising event. That was the only safe fundraiser for 2 years.
We should do an auction over the belly up too. I can rip out.
Yeah,
some
we can
stuff.
rip out some stuff,
I'm
can't
not
we?
paying out of hand.
Next Friday, Mary, when's next Friday? Day after Thanksgiving. Such a great thing because it's a 5:30 show and we're done like at 8:30.
Oh, yeah.
That is so great.
And you have that turkey leftover sandwich right about noon. Take the nap and you get out at 5.
I will be toe up by 9:30.
I know.
Right. You'll be on the second helping of, what is it, a green bean
Everything.
casserole with the onion strings on the top. You
I'll
know?
be on that.
All I've been able to think of.
So talk
It
about
is so gross by that.
talk about the footprint here in San Diego because COVID's got to be a big deal. I know that just from my family's experience, it's been pretty dicey with COVID with MS patients, right?
Yeah, so it's been tough because none of us knew how COVID would interact with those living with MS, and then as we just mentioned, no events, right? So most of our revenue is raised through fundraising events. We couldn't gather in person, so as an organization, we really focus on research, but we shifted it to figuring out COVID guidance. So we brought everybody together, all the top doctors, to figure out how do people living with multiple sclerosis deal with COVID. We pivoted to technology, right? So we have webinars and we have all these virtual programs. And then obviously we have a lot of financial aid available for those living with MS.
Are you more susceptible with MS to a COVID?
So you're immunocompromised. So if you get COVID, then you have it, it might be worse.
Right.
So we definitely put a lot of time and effort into figuring out what works best for
Janet, you guys cover Orange County, San Diego, and
the state of Hawaii.
Hawaii.
What?
Yeah.
So how do people how can people get involved? What's the best way to get? Because I think your gala is sold out.
Gala's
but
sold
people
out.
can donate. But how do people get involved with
Yeah.
the National MS Society?
We have lots of events throughout the year. So we have walks in the spring. We just finished a 2-day bike ride. We just finished a 3-day 50-mile walk from Oceanside to Coronado.
That sounds horrible.
I know it. I just said. Okay, what else you got? Because
You have an interpretive dance event because
there we
Jesse's.
go.
We could do a dance-a-thon. We could do that. Yeah.
Come on, you're
I'm
in.
sweating just thinking about all that walking right there. I don't get that many steps.
And then we have, lots of events like yours supporting the organization. So we have some people that are trying streaming, right? There's lots of other things, whatever works in for your network and your interest.
All right,
So,
very good.
yeah.
So National MS Society, we're going to do a benefit concert next Friday at the Belly Up Tavern. And if I'm not mistaken, we're giving away. Mark Mathis is giving away tickets here, right?
I believe so.
And we're doing a giveaway for on the Air SD Instagram. Is it? All right, good. Let's try to sell it out for
Get
MS.
some bodies in there.
Can you like?
Yeah, we
give
can
me a
plug it
little
on the
give me a little
show.
something?
Yeah, now that I know it services Hawaii too, I'm all social.
Yes.
I'm social media.
Yeah.
Like, let's
Can
go,
you guys do that for me?
100%.
Because when you guys start talking about it, people start showing up. I have to tell you.
Really?
Yes.
Thank goodness.
That's called earned media, but it's not really
We did
earned
it.
media.
We did it, guys.
No, you do. It's fantastic.
Keep it up.
And I want to say this: my sister Lola, my older sister Lola, is watching from Imperial Beach right now. She has MS, and I just want to say thank you.
No, very good.
Love you, Lola.
Thank you, Janet. Appreciate you coming on. Okay, so before we get out of here,
Is it the interpretive dance time? Because I'm so waiting for this.
at the end, you're going up on stage.
yeah, we love that. I'll hold your sweatshirt.
Yes,
okay.
yes. In fact,
Okay.
what song would you like?
Okay.
I don't know if Jesse
How about
wore
this?
his dancing
What song
shoes.
would you like?
Something from Coldplay, obviously.
Okay.
Obviously.
Why are they doing this to me, Tati? Because I
what song?
can't say no.
I tried to help you. I said you didn't have your dancing shoes on.
That's
but,
true.
yeah.
All right.
Come on, we got to do something. I want you,
barefoot.
like, would it be something off of your play? What's the first song on your playlist right now?
Probably Adele, Easy on Me.
Wow, you got that one, James?
Interpretive.
Let's do it. They know it.
Yeah.
I see a lot of this. Are there scarves involved?
trying to remember
What's the
what-
first on your playlist, Shelly?
First on my playlist is probably Foo Fighters' Best of You.
Best of you. All right. There you go. What's the first on your playlist?
I have an 8-track of Bachman Turner Overdrive.
Yeah.
BTO.
Yes.
Taking care of
Yes,
business.
taking care of business.
Russ,
I
you're
go Dean Martin, baby. Dean Martin.
all right. And Tati, what's
You'll know
the
about
first
it.
on your playlist right now?
Kanye West. Anything Kanye.
All right,
Oh,
very good.
good.
Do you know what they can play?
What's that?
I think they can play Beyonce. Can you play some Beyonce for the 94 win crowd? You know?
Beyonce?
You know what I'm talking about?
With
Right?
our guest interpretive
No, you know what I'm talking
dancer.
about? What was that song that you made me do that one time on the video?
What song? No one ever made
Crazy
you do
in
a
Love.
song.
Can you do
No,
Crazy in Love?
You did that on your own. You're the
No,
one who
that's
came up with that
so
idea.
not accurate. Better hurry. Jesse, when you get on stage, can you come up on stage?
JesseandTati.com. The deadline is tomorrow to give us entries for Breaking and Entering Christmas. JesseandTati.com.
Blessings to all my empresses, queens, duchesses, princesses. We all know the blessings the one that walking not in the counsel of the ungodly, or standing in the way of the sinner. But his delight is in the law of God, and in his law he meditates night and day, and everything he do from day will prosper, because he will be like a tree planted by the rivers of water.
All right.
I'm the ultimate team. I was shooting for it was hopefully going to be a little more emotional, but that was, I mean, that's a jam right there.
That's
You know what I'm saying?
fantastic.
It's,
I like the Zoolander.
I think we should just finish the show on that. You guys, thanks for coming. Jesse, Tati, Shelly, and the Sully Band, of course, Janet, Hamada, Kelly from the National MS. Go to nationalmssociety.org. We'll see you next Friday.